We have a lot to talk about in this video. Sips tea. Oh, that shit's spicy. What? Oh, it has ginger in it. Okay, I didn't realize that. Hi everyone. So, as it's the beginning of March, new month, I'm here to do my playlist video. Coincidentally, I also have some news to share, which is very convenient because I honestly don't have a whole lot of music to share with you guys from this month. February was kind of slow for music in my humble opinion. I'm gonna try and sum this up super briefly and as correctly as possible, but essentially for those of you who are new to my channel and did not know, I am currently doing a semester abroad in London. I go to NYU, so we have a campus here, so I just did the exchange super easily. I'm at my same university, just, you know, in a different country. Coronavirus has hit the fucking fan in Europe. The main issue is that there was a huge outbreak in northern Italy, and a lot of people were on holiday in Italy, and now they're all going back to their respective home countries in Europe and bringing coronavirus with them. Long story short, our Florence campus got sent home, I want to say like a week and a half ago now. And at that point we were all like, oh, like that makes sense. Like it's really bad in Italy, but it's not bad anywhere else. Like we'll be fine. My roommates and I were starting to get a little bit nervous because my friend was supposed to come visit next week. Her flight got canceled. Airlines had started canceling flights between the US and the UK and between European countries, obviously. So there's kind of like a soft travel ban starting to happen. My roommates and I were just really nervous because we feel like if there's any country that's gonna take border control seriously, we know who that's gonna be. For them, it would be a greater problem than for me because I am actually a citizen of the UK, so I have both passports. I could kind of, you know, chill wherever. But NYU emailed us all today, and they kind of approached it differently than they approached Florence. Essentially for Florence, they sent them all an email at like 11:45 p.m. on a Sunday, and they were like, hi, you need to be out of the country by Thursday. And everyone was like, oh, I'm sorry, what? NYU's definitely approaching it a little differently this time around. They emailed every single abroad campus, every single campus outside of the US, and they said, if you would like to leave due to coronavirus, you can leave now. We will hold your classes online for the rest of the semester. You're not allowed to go back to the New York campus. They're saying that now, but then in about, I give it like 2-3 weeks tops, they're gonna force us out anyways, and it'll be the same thing as Florence. I am making the decision to leave now. You don't all have to. I know some people are choosing to stay until NYU literally kicks them out the door. I am literally flying home in 5 days, so I have to pack up everything and move back to the US. Yeah, I just want to get out now before it gets even worse because it really is growing very rapidly day by day, and it's very scary and alarming. A lot of people have very conflicting views on coronavirus right now and how the media is portraying it and what the virus is actually like and what kind of impact it can actually have. Regardless, I just feel like we don't know enough about it, and at the rate that it's growing, I don't want to be anywhere near it, and Europe is a breeding ground for it right now, so I'm peacing. Going along with that, we have some life updates that go in place. The first one is that I am no longer attending Tomorrowland Winter. For some pretty obvious reasons, I feel like. Let me sip my tea for that one. The French government basically came out with a statement that there is now a ban on all public events with more than 5,000 attendees. So naturally, when that announcement came out, I was like, oh, Tomorrowland's canceled. Like, the government has spoken, there's no way around it. Some days have gone by, Tomorrowland still hasn't said anything, and I'm just like, at this point, Tomorrowland Winter is not officially canceled. But I mean, there's already been cases in that area of France. France is really bad right now. I think they're up to 200. Again, and by the time this posts, like, you can Google it and you'll see that the numbers just keep going up. Like, the number I tell you right now is not even gonna matter in like 2 hours. There's no way that it can go on, but I just don't know how they're gonna approach it. I don't know what the contract for Tomorrowland is like, so I don't know if we're gonna get refunded or if it's even gonna be canceled at all. Really would be so surprised if it does not get canceled, given that also we still have like 2 weeks until it's happening. That being said, even if it doesn't get canceled, I will not be attending, obviously because I'm going home. But even before NYU sent us home and I booked my flight, I decided I would not be attending, just because, I mean, that in itself is a breeding ground for the virus. I mean, it's literally all people who are traveling in from different parts of Europe and Asia. Like, it's just not, I don't want to be anywhere near there. I know that as younger people, we can contract the virus and be fine. The fact of the matter is that, like, I have people in my family who have susceptible immune systems, so anything I catch could easily be passed on to them, even if it has no effect on me at all. There's so much that can go wrong with that event right now, and I don't want anyone to get sick or anything, so end of story. I'm not going to Tomorrowland Winter, okay? Like, rest in peace to that wonderful, amazing plan. That would have been so much fun. Anyways, I have no idea if I'm being refunded that money. We will find out if it is officially canceled, I suppose. But if it is canceled and I get the money back, there's a very strong chance that I will come to Ultra. So I might see some of you there if you're going. So basically, brief overview, I'm coming back to the US. Rest in peace, study abroad. Rest in peace, Tomorrowland Winter. Will I be at Ultra? Who knows? That's it. That's the update. Okay. Also, I will be at lots more avant-garde shows now. We have many avant-garde nights to make up for, okay? So get ready. I'm coming. Let's talk about music. Like I said, not a crazy month for music, so we can just kind of blow through this really quickly. Let's start with SoundCloud. One set that I've really been listening to a lot this month is Illenium's Moonrise set from 2019, which I was there for. I kind of just forgot how good it was, honestly, and it's on SoundCloud and the sound quality is pretty good, so I've been listening to it a lot. I just love, there's this one transition he always does and Said the Sky does a lot, where it goes into Where'd You Go, into their song Where'd You Go, and I just love it so much. I never get sick of listening to it. I don't know, I've just been listening to this one a lot. I like the transitions. It's probably one of my favorite Illenium sets, honestly, so there's that one. Next set I've been listening to is his throwback set at Red Rocks. Also an amazing set. I really like it. It's just super feelsy and nice. I must have really been in my bag this past month because there's just so much Illenium on my SoundCloud. Is she okay? I don't know. I've also been listening to the really shitty SoundCloud quality version of What's Done Is Done by Seven Lions because he still hasn't released it, and I don't know when he's going to, but I need him to because this song is stunning, simply stunning. I have resorted to listening to this awful audio quality of it because it is that good, so that's how you know it's that good. Finally, for live sets, I've been listening to Keizo's EDC Vegas set from last year a lot because I've been getting super into Keizo lately. I was always a fan of his music, but now I've been getting like really into like his live sets and going back and listening to his sets over the years, so there's that. I will say, and I'm sure you can infer this, but one of the main reasons I'm considering Ultra Miami, you know what set I'm considering it for, and that is Slander back-to-back Keizo, bitch. Let's move on to Spotify. The first song I have is the new Nightmare and Slander collab, Feeling Good. I've heard this at live sets a million times. Like, I've known the song for a while, but they finally released it, which is really exciting. This song brings back a lot of memories just because I saw them a lot in 2019, so lots of fun memories from their live sets hearing this song. And I'm feeling good. This one I found on my release radar. It's by, I think it's Vise and Felix J. I studied abroad in Germany, but I still can't pronounce German names. I'm so sorry, Felix. It's called Thank You, Not So Bad. It's basically an EDM take on the original song Thank You by, is it Dido or Dido? I don't remember, but if you listen to it, you'll know what I'm talking about. The drop in the chorus is just really deep and I really like it, and I don't know, it just came up on shuffle one day on my release radar and I was like, I kind of like this one. Definitely a bop and a half if you're looking for new music. Am I okay? I feel I'm so frazzled right now from this coronavirus shit. Like, okay, we're gonna move on. Next I have Could You by Grizz. I'm so sad because Grizz was in London like last week, I want to say, and no one would go with me, and I was too scared to go alone because I don't really know the venues in this city very well yet. So I could have seen Grizz in London, but it's cool. It's fine. All of Grizz's music is just so like happy. Good vibes, funky, groovin', we love it. So this is definitely a good one.
Fuck all night to this funky beat.
Next I have Don't Forget Me, which is the Sullivan King and Wooli collab, which I'm obsessed with. My friend went to Forbidden Kingdom and sent me a video of this song and I was like, holy shit. And so I've been listening to it nonstop since because it's just so good. The drop is so good. Definitely, if you're into bass music, dubstep, check this one out. Don't forget me. Next I have Insane by Dion, Calcium, and who's the third one? Celestic. My friend Kyle sent this one to me, so credit to Kyle. I like dubstep drops that are just super fucking like loud in your face and very obnoxious. Like that's my favorite kind of dubstep, so I enjoy this one very much. Next I have the new 7 Lions release, Only Now, which I've been waiting for him to release this one for a while as well, so I just need What's Done Is Done. I really need that one next. But this one is also one that was really high up on my list that I wanted him to release really badly, so I'm super excited that he finally did. And we haven't had like a solo 7 Lions release in a while, so everyone was super hype about this one too. Next I have, is it Kaya or Kia? I'm the worst at pronouncing names, please don't drag me in the comments. But it's that remix of No Option featuring Burna Boy, which is on the deluxe album of Carte Blanche, which is DJ Snake's album. This is drum and bass, so if you don't like drum and bass, skip along a little bit. But I personally love drum and bass, and I'm super excited that a lot of American artists are getting into it now because it's a huge thing in England and the UK, so I'm excited to see it kind of translate into different markets. It's super cool. I like this one a lot, so definitely check it out if you want to expand your palette, you know what I'm saying? Mwah, chef's kiss. No option. That is it for my music for this month. Or last month, February, you know what I mean. Okay, anyway, again, not a lot, but we had some business to take care of, okay? Like, I have to throw my entire life back into suitcases and go back to America. But you know what? I'm gonna be healthy and free from Corona's wrath. So I'm obviously very, very sad to be leaving, but I'm excited to go to some events that I didn't think I would be going to, Ultra. And I'm excited to meet a lot of you guys sooner too. I put it in my I'm in a group chat with a bunch of New York ravers, and they've been like following along my saga of trying to get sent home by NYU. Finally today I messaged and I was like, hello, I'm coming home literally this weekend. Definitely gonna be hitting up some avant-garde shows. I'm definitely gonna go to Keizo, almost 100% going to Keizo. If I'm not poor after Ultra. Keep up with me on my socials and my blog if you don't already, so you can see all the chaos that is my life right now. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.